As you all know, Ibrahim Zanna Sunoma is my name. I grew up in Bama constituency in Maiduguri, Northeast Nigeria. And, it's the most affected by conflict zone, the Boko Haram, and the insurgency. It has really affected our children. And for me, life has been very difficult. But now that I realized that, children are not in a safe environment for them to live, I started to, pursue public speaking, and my aim is to become the voice of the children. And I grew up in a family of 8. I am currently schooling in Maiduguri Capital School. I'm a paternal orphan also, and I advocate for rights of children in Nigeria. And in the next years to come, I want to reach greater heights. And the what made me start to pursue public speaking was, growing up amidst these children, growing up amidst this environment where, you see your peers not, having a good life. They're exposed to many risks, child labor. They're being trafficked. Their rights are being denied. Their rights to survival. Many children are killed due to armed conflict. Many of them are now in, internally displaced camps, and many of them are orphaned. They don't have mothers, they don't have fathers, and they don't have any school to go because they live in internally displaced camps. And the future I'm seeing for children is where, they have to get access to quality education and have a better society to dwell in.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. At such a tender age, you have so much passion for the kind of work that you do. And, that makes me so, so proud. We don't have many, of such young people in the North, particularly advocating for children's life, just like you do. And, after sharing your video on social media, the kind of responses I got, I was like, oh my God, people are really proud of Ibrahim, and everybody's just sharing the video. Everybody's just trying to reach out. Some people are even saying, Zainab, where did you get that child from? And, even on TV, a lot of people were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And he's so confident in the way that he speaks and all of that. And so this brings me to my next question, which is about, your mom is still alive, right? How does she support you? How does she, react to all of this, glamour that comes with, oh, Ibrahim is a public speaker and he advocates for child rights. Does she support the kind of work that you do? Isn't she scared, somehow, the way moms are always scared?
Yes, as you said, moms are always scared. And truly, even from my own perception of it, it's risky, and but my mom supports it. She's very proud of me, I can say. But sometimes she gets very scared. It's risky. Some people are trying to threaten you. Some people just don't want to see you become successful. But she gives me all her support, and every time she motivates me, she encourages me, and be careful doing that, be careful doing this. So as you said, moms are very scared, and you see, the reason why my mom support all this is that my father is also a politician before.
And, oh well, it runs in the family, I think.
Yes. And my brother also, he's an SU president 2019, 2020. So when I'm a public speaker, I do this, I do that. She always supports it because it runs in the family, as you said. And there are some times when I tend to miss school for this job. It's difficult for you to balance what you do here and your schooling, because school is very important.
Right.
If not because I was influenced by education, I will not be here today. I will not be Ibrahim Zanna Sunoma. So school is a very important part of my life, and I need to take it seriously. So she tells me, do that, go to school, read hard. And, sometimes when I miss stuff, she even escorts me to our school and, talk with my principal and stuff to tell them that, I missed this lesson. Can a teacher please volunteer? Like that. But she's very supportive, and, at the same time, she's scared. She doesn't, want all these risks I'm exposed to. That's it, yeah.
Okay. Well, you just spoke about school, and I was just coming to that. How do, your folks in school, see you, do they see you as just a normal kid who comes to school? Or just, Ibrahim Zanna Sunoma, the public speaker, the politician, the one who advocates for children's rights? How do your folks react, when they see you? Maybe in class, or maybe you're having an activity together in school?
Mostly my teachers are the ones proud of me. You know, when you see among your mates, mostly some of them are jealous. Some of them are just they're just like, this boy, oh, he's getting successful. This boy, he's in our class. This boy is doing this and that. So, like they tend to get jealous. But my close friends, many people, I'm just this like celebrity in school. Everyone knows me. Yes, so it really even started from my own school. I started doing like public speaking in concerts. I do speeches, and I even do newscasting in our assembly ground and everything. Most people know me in school. Like there's no class I'll enter and they'll be like, see this boy, see that boy. I saw him on news yesterday. I saw him on. So most of them are like jealous, but most of them like they're proud of me. They support what I do, and then encourage me. Oh, I like you so much. You do this, you do that. See Ibrahim Zanna Sunoma. Even sometimes after school, some take pictures of me and they post on their profiles.
Oh wow! And I'm like, I think I need a picture. I need to have a picture with you, Ibrahim.
Yeah, so it's like living a celebrity life in school. There's some downsides, but it's fun. It's fun actually.
Well, it gives me chills right now just hearing you talk about the work that you do with so much passion and so much love for folks like you. Now I would like to get more from our conversation. You spoke to me about Save the Children. You got noticed by Save the Children. Could you just tell me about that? How did that happen? Was it a video you posted or something they saw and then got interested in Ibrahim?
Yeah, I think one of my popular videos was this COVID-19 video I did. It was my brother who introduced me. It was a competition basically for how you are coping with COVID-19 at home as a child. So I did the video and it went viral on Instagram, Twitter. Many people reposted the video, and by time then it got to a stage where Save the Children are having like capacity building for children, and so there's this staff from Save the Children here in Maiduguri that saw my video and he was interested in me. So he even started looking for me, and then he saw my brother's profile and he was like, he asked my brother, is this boy your brother? He sent him my video, and then my brother said, yeah, my address. He even came to our house. He gave us a letter to attend the event. And I was very excited at that time, like, wow. I'm like, Save the Children, this organization has invited me to do this. So I went to the capacity building. I knew nothing about, speaking, advocacy and all that. So I was like a stranger in the contemporary world of Save the Children. So I was like, they saw me like someone who is new and I don't know, how to even interact with people. I just sat down, I just kept quiet, and I was looking at everything. But I listened and I jotted some things. I went back home. I tried, doing my research on this advocacy and campaign on this, on that, and it came to a stage where the Children Parliament, which is a more bigger platform for children like us to speak. So it came to that stage, and so Save the Children, they sent letters to school. They looked for the school that I'm schooling in. They sent a letter and they wanted me to be part of the Children Parliament. And yeah, I prepared myself. I went for the election. It was a very serious election.
Oh,
And
wow.
there are many people like me there. They are also, trying to be part of the children parliament.
Mhm.
So they called us. We were just seated. They said that, there's a speaker of the parliament, there's this deputy speaker, there are these people that are principal officers. So everybody was interested, in higher positions in the parliament.
Mhm.
So all of us were like, I want to get this, I want to get that. So
oh, wow.
Then it started. So they started the election and they were just called, like, they said, who is interested in becoming the speaker? We didn't know even what the speaker meant or anything. We just know that it's the number one position. So we just all came out,
Yeah.
I think it's 13 or 14 of us were contesting for the position. And so they told us to give our own manifestos on what we are going to do when we, get in office. And many of people like me, they spoke, some were even better than me, some were just, some were scared, some were just shy and nervous to see, new faces. But I did my best. I did my very best. Children loved me and everything. So they started the election and I was the one who got the higher votes. And then they made me to be the speaker of the children parliament. And then by time, I realized this is a very big opportunity that I need to harvest.
Oh, that sounds really, really very nice. Hearing you talk about, I did my best, I did my very best, and people loved me. Talking about people loved you. When people saw, the first part of that, your video, and that was you at the parliament, a lot of people were like, he talks like, I think so was he talking like Hashim Shatima? He talks like a governor, he talks like so person. And it's just, very, very interesting. From some of your pictures, that you've shared with me, I could see one. There's a particular picture I love so much. The one that you're backing, I think you're backing, whoever is watching. And then there's an encryption on, maybe is it a banner or something that says something about child soldiers, something. Do you remember that picture?
Yes, I do.
Could you tell me a bit more about that picture? Were you there for an advocacy campaign, or what was that about?
When people commented and said that, I talk like Kashim Fetima, I watch every of his videos. He's my mentor. I just use Kashim Fetima. I listen to him every day. That's why I sound like him, because he's my mentor. Yeah.
Great.
And the event, it was some time ago, but I remember it was for stopping children soldiers from being recruited. And we went there, we gave speeches, and everyone loved. So they wanted, it was called Red Hand Day. So that's why they spent on my hand. There's this, banner they wanted to create with our hands. So we all, test our hands on the banner. And that was the time that the picture was captured. But the event was all about stopping children from being recruited into the military. There were military personnel, there are many stakeholders involved, in just children and military. And it was a very fun event. It was a very nice activity, and I loved it. Yeah.
Oh, that's quite interesting. I really don't want this interaction to be a very lengthy one. But before we just move down and then top of the notch a bit, I would like for you to talk about if in any way you've had an engagement with regards to Nigeria's Child Rights Act, and if maybe in the course of your engagement, there has been any promises, by the government, to implement some of these laws, in the Child Rights Act. Have you had anything to do with that in your engagement?
If you see the signing of the Child Rights Act in our own state, Borno State here, we were the ones, even, on the top of the line. We're the ones advocating for the signing of the law, the passage. This is the importance for children. It's a law that will protect the rights of children. And we even influenced the, House of Assembly to review the law and, make it, conversant with our own, beliefs and our own society, our manners. And yeah, we are the ones, that these influential voices that, made the law a law in the state. And most of my
Uh-oh, it looks like we lost Ibrahim.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, I think we lost him too. Let's see maybe if he will be able to rejoin. I think he's trying to do that. Let me reach out then. So maybe before he comes back, okay, I think he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Hello, Ibrahim.
Hello.
You're back? Okay, welcome back.
But it was such a problem, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So can you be able to just go on the queue you stopped?
Okay, yes. So I was saying, every event, every, meeting I attended, I always, talk to leaders. My always call was for them to implement the Chariots Act. It was not just, signing the law and then I've signed the Chariots Act, but it was having its full implementation. Because like when you see the Chariots Act document, it's like protecting every right of a child. It's right to education, right to survival, right to participation, and the best way for a child to be heard is by giving them this opportunity, giving them the platform. So if you look at most of my engagements, it's just about the Chariots Act.
That sounds very, very, very interesting. I think we have somebody here, Suleiman. He has a lot of things to ask you, Ibrahim, and so I think we're going to listen to him. And also, I know Isa has something to ask or say as well. So Suleiman, I think Ibrahim can hear you. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask him at the moment.
Well, that's great, Ibrahim. I just like some words to appreciate you and to appreciate your effort. Actually, I'm running out of time to join another meeting, but in brief, I am Suleiman Muhammad Sani from Jos Plateau State. I also work with young people, adolescents, but this is a pattern of activities and your engagement gave me a different perception entirely. It just shows as if I've not been doing anything here. So I'm just amazing. So all I needed from you now, because of my time and other people that may love to talk to you, if you can share your contact with me, so as I can have a time to engage you for other discussion to see how I'm going to build on my own capacity, because I'm going to hold you to build on my own capacity so that I can enrich young people in my community to stand on their feet.
I'm sure Brian will be happy to do that, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
It's nice to
Thank you very much. I like the word to appreciate you. You've done a lot and you're doing a great job. Keep it on. Yeah.
So Isa, can we hear from you? Do you have anything to ask him or comments or something to say to Ibrahim?
Okay, thank you, Zainab. I will keep in touch, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Ibrahim, good evening. Isa Ali Chiruma. I'm a writer and a freelance journalist. And congratulations on the work you have been doing. It's amazing, and I love the courage you have and the passion. When we were growing up, things like this we don't find something like that in our own community. There was the other day I posted your video of your interview with the Scoop, and two of my contacts reached out to me. One person is, two of them, you know them. The first is Said Saad Abubakar.
Yes, I know.
Yes, he's my friend. He's a writer also, and he was, oh, this is my boy. He's doing great. He live in the neighborhood. I said, yeah, he's doing great. I went through your Instagram account, and you're doing a lot of amazing things. And also my other friend, Ibrahim Umar Hampagda, who finished from your school, who is at Polak. Is my primary school classmate. We grew up together there in Abuja. And he said, oh, this is my boy. I've been doing amazing.
It's also my brother.
Oh, wow, that is great. So the boy is doing what he's doing. And the only thing he needs is to bring him into the system and give him the opportunity to explore. That was what I told Said. He said he had once had you at Al Ansar Radio, if I could remember. That's what he told me. I said, that is good. So congratulations. Keep journeying through the changing the narratives. It's great seeing someone of your age, 12 years old. So this is something very amazing. So nice to have you. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much for your kind gestures. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Isa. So now, before we wrap up, the session, I'm happy to share this. I just want to share this video. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. And for those who want to just go back and reflect, you can also share with your networks and all of that for those who are not able to join. A lot of people see social media as a negative thing, a lot of people. And that is because people either use it for good reasons or for the bad reasons. But for you, Ibrahim, I must say, social media has worked for you. Social media has brought you to the limelight, I would say. And so what would your advice be, for other younger people, coming up, who want to be on social media, but not just to come dance, and just put up videos up there that do not have, meaningful impact? What would your advice be for other young people on the use of social media for good?
There are many children, like me, who, wants to be the voice to the voiceless. They want to, amplify their own voices. But the reason why I pursued social media myself was because I wanted to create my own network. Since before, the coming of Save the Children recognizing me, I created my own network on social media, just to create my own network, so people can hear me even, when I don't have the opportunity. And yeah, as you can see, social media has worked for me. And for those, people that are trying to, use social media, it's like a very engaging society, the social media. It's a very wide range of people who come that hope that it will, impact you. And the tips I'll give is be engaging with people. When people, message you, reply, thank them, they like your message, reply, and all that stuff. It works for me. And my message, education, is the only tool for the child of a peasant farmer to become the most celebrated. They should hold education very well. As I said earlier, if not because of education, I would not be here today. And so this is my message to these children. And I have a message, to our parents. Mostly now, girl child education is, underrated in the society. They see girls, as like they're not supposed to go to school. They should be in the kitchen and stuff. And for me, I think no educated society is complete without the girl child education. So they should allow their girls to also go to school. And thank you.
Well, that's quite very interesting. But before we go, I just want to ask this. This is more personal, than just the general about your engagement. When I first saw that video, in my DM, I was like, what actually made you send that video to me? Were you just surfing, Instagram, or you just thought, maybe let me just drop this video on her DM? Why did you send your video to me? Which I'm glad you did.
I used to watch your engagements on social media also. You are my even second mentor.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
I was like, you need to recognize me. I was like, you need to recognize me. I think you are the first person I even sent that video to.
Oh,
just
wow.
Because I wanted you to see the video. I appreciate the work I do. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I am the one that's supposed to be thanking you right now for sending me that video. If you hadn't sent me that video, I wouldn't have known where to look for Ibrahim Zanna. And, it's been an absolute pleasure, getting to talk to you. And mind you, I loved the way, you responded and kept tabs on, okay, how would you like me to do this? What kind of video would you like me to do? And it was just on point. Usually I would have to think about, okay, how do I get down to Borno? How do I get down to such place? But it was so easy, for you to just do what I wanted, and it fitted and just fits perfectly to the kind of things I wanted to do. So thank you so much for sending me that video. Continue to send your videos to people you think that could, push you out there. Continue to reach out to people that, will make you grow. Continue to expand your network. Network is very, very important. Continue to be as humble as you can be and continue to impact your society, because this is the only thing, that will keep your name imprinted on the sands of time. And we'll be here to support you as you do that. If you have anything you'd want me to help with, maybe putting your message out, or maybe on TV. I think Trust TV is particularly in the north, and so Borno is also one of our market areas. And so if there's anything you'd like to engage with, just kindly reach out to me and I'll be happy to help.
Thank you very much.
Did you come to Abuja with your brother? It's nice meeting you too, Ibrahim. Did you come with your brother?
Yes.
Okay, is he there with you?
Yes, he's here.
Okay, I would love to say hello. Okay. I would love to say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Doing great. I'm doing great. It's excellent.
Thank you so much for supporting your brother. You don't get to see such things every day, and it's very important that you're always there, to guide him, to support him. And may Allah continue to make it easy for you guys, and may Allah continue to keep his flag flying, inshallah.
I mean, thank you so much.
All right.
I love guiding him, and I love putting him through, because
Indeed,
honestly, he's mesmerizing me. Every single step he takes.
Absolutely,
So,
and he loves you so much.
Yeah,
absolutely. So Ibrahim, I think this brings us to the end of our session today, and I look forward to engaging with you, some other time. Thank you so much for taking your time, to just reach out and then just connect with us. And I will continue to reach out to you, if there's anything that comes up. And I wish you a safe flight back home, and your love to your mom, my love to your mom rather, and your siblings.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye. Isa, have a lovely day, okay?
Okay, bye, ma.
All right, bye.
Bye, Ibrahim.